Hi Pisces, welcome. My name is Tawana. Today we're doing a reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I have already pulled your cards, so we can just jump right in. So we're starting the reading with these two cards. What do you feel? And dream a beautiful dream. And it's very interesting because as I look at the layout of the entire spread, there are so many cards talking about dreaming. The moon. Bring it into form. All of these cards are on the 5D level of thought, in dreamscape, in the astral, not based in the 3D. All right, so with this combination, to me, when what do you feel comes out, it talks about drowning out the opinions of every single person. Everybody has an opinion, but what is it that you feel about a particular situation? That's where the source of your answer will come from. You may have an idea of how you want something to be, or maybe you can't see how something will get better, or how something will be good for you, or how you could heal something, or how you could fix something. To me, which is what dream a beautiful dream is talking about, like having an idea of something and not being confident in anything that varies from that particular idea. And maybe you have an idea and you're like asking people, hey, what do you think about this? Like, what do you think if I do this? What do you think if I do this? But I think Spirit is like emphasizing, Pisces, it's about you. What do you feel? That's where the answer is. Don't prioritize what this person's telling you to do and that person's opinion on it, and the magic of something will come from how you feel about it. Because a lot of times people may tell us how they feel about something, and then we go off those decisions and it ends up being a shit show for you and for them, because you made a decision based on what somebody else told you to do or how somebody else felt about something, but not how you felt about it. So you end up resenting your own decision and probably resenting them too. So it's about what you feel about something in June or whenever you're watching this. Jumping into the tarot, we have the Moon card, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. So uncertainty about a new beginning, offering a new beginning, receiving a new beginning, doing something, purchasing something, accepting something. Could be a job, it could be a gift, it could be whatever this Ace of Pentacles is for you. It just represents the potential of something in the 3D. And Pentacles most oftentimes talks about money. It talks about financial opportunities. It talks about material, tangible items. So there's uncertainty around something based in the 3D for you. And I think I'm reading for a Pisces who has a lot of fire placements in their chart. So Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, because I am getting, like, I'm barely seeing like water energy in this spread, I'm seeing like fire energy. We have the Knight of Wands, we have the Page of Wands, and then towards the end of the reading, we have the King of Wands. So it's either you're dealing with a fire sign or you're coming up in fire energy, because you are in those you're in that action oriented like space of doing in June. So I'm going to read this as you or somebody you're dealing with. So flip it however it resonates for you. It feels like you're uncertain about taking an opportunity. You're uncertain about doing something because you feel uncertain about it. Maybe someone is offering you something, or the universe is offering you something, but it feels like you're being gifted, like, here, Pisces, like, you deserve this. And you're looking at it like, are there strings attached? Like, what am I gonna have to do with this? Like, what does this mean? But the reason why you're being so suspicious of whatever it is that the universe is offering you is because I feel like this is happening. You need to figure out how you feel, regardless of whoever else feels about this thing. Why am I having difficulty with my words? I wonder if this is like an energy that you feel. You don't necessarily know what to say, how to accept this gift. Don't turn down an opportunity just because it doesn't look like how you imagined it exactly, or because you are uncertain about how things will turn out. We also have the Three of Wands, and then we have the Page of Pentacles. There's so, like, it feels like something is developing from Ace of Pentacles to Page of Pentacles. It has the potential to go to Knight of Pentacles, to Queen of Pentacles, to King of Pentacles. But you have to believe in your ability to move beyond the dream that you have had around something. If something is not materializing in the exact way that you thought that it would, and that in itself is giving you some discomfort, you're being advised to move beyond that discomfort. Move beyond the idea of what you had for this particular thing that is being offered to you. The thing in itself, even in its imperfection, is presenting an opportunity for you to learn something, grow from it, like heal it, fix it. It doesn't have to be exactly how you thought it would be. That doesn't mean that it's not beautiful. If this is a person that you're dealing with, maybe they're a little young in some ways, or if this is like your child that you're dealing with, just because they're not doing it in the exact way that you would want it to be done, it doesn't mean that they're not doing a great job. They're just not doing it the way you would do it, and that's fine. Can you shed the opinions of what other people feel about whatever this thing is that is developing in your life? And this could be tied to someone else, because we have the fates here, which means that your fate is tied to someone else's fate. Or this is something that is linked to your karma, something that you have to experience here in this lifetime, or that you signed up to experience in this lifetime. It just feels like, let's just say this is an idea that you're working on, a business that you're working on, a new job opportunity that you're working on, and they satisfy, you have 10 requirements and they satisfy 7 of those requirements. 7 out of 10 is still great. 7 out of 10 is solid. So don't lose the opportunity just because it didn't match 10 out of 10 of your requirements. All right, I think you get it. We have a lot of page cards here, so some of you may really be dealing with your children. And for others of you, the pages represent potential. So it's the potential of an idea, the potential of a new business, the potential of a new project that can bring in material wealth for you, or just money for you. Because everybody isn't going to be wealthy, and that's just the truth. But something can be like developed. Yeah, some of you, this is going to be about a job, some kind of money-based opportunity, a project or something like that. Others of you, this is talking even about travel. Like, maybe you don't know how something will turn out because of you have to travel or something like that. There's just some uncertainty around a new beginning that you're being offered by the universe. The universe is like, Pisces, here it is. You know, you can have it, right? You can have this thing. You can have this person. You can have this opportunity. It doesn't look exactly like how you want it to look or thought that it would look. Let's just say if this is a relationship, it does not look right now like how you think a relationship should look. That doesn't mean it's not beautiful. That doesn't mean it doesn't have potential. What do you feel about this opportunity, this person, this thing, this job, versus what you're being told by other people that you should feel, or what your logical mind is imposing on you to feel? Like, what do you feel? Because sometimes this is just like your logical mind is talking you out of something that you intuitively feel is for you. All right. When I asked for the advice, we got the fates. So this is tied to you, something that's you, or a very strong connection between you and something, or something that you signed up to experience. It feels like a very, very strong link to your karma. And then we have improving health. So something will improve, like give it some time. The dream may not be exactly how you thought it would be, but time will improve this thing. All right, jumping into the next part of the reading, we have Shock of the New. This came out for, I think, Aquarius yesterday. So if you have Aquarius placements, go check out that reading. But we have Shock of the New, which talks about breaking patterns, breaking beliefs, breaking an old way of doing things. It's like a challenge to yourself, or the universe challenging you to do something differently. And I was drawn to the throat chakra in this card. If you see this person is having an activation in the throat chakra, so maybe it involves speaking and how you express yourself in a particular way, or a particular dynamic, or how you express yourself with a particular person. But it feels like now is the time to break an old cycle that you have had with someone, or even with yourself, to do something differently. Let's jump into the tarot. Below that, we have the Seven of Swords, and then we have the Six of Cups. So strategizing on some kind of, either you're strategizing with a friend, or you're strategizing on how to revisit something in the past, or you're strategizing on how to go back to a connection with someone in the past, because you want to change it. You want to change things, and it is possible to change things. We have the Nine of Cups, so something makes you really happy regarding a connection or friendship that you have in June. And the Wheel of Fortune talks about the Wheel of Fortune on top of the Knight of on top of the Nine of Cups for me talks about, talks about just, it is your wish to change something and you're strategizing how to change that. Could be you're strategizing how to change a particular relationship dynamic. You're strategizing how to change an experience that you're having with someone, or you're strategizing to go back to the past. This card also makes me feel like it is your desire. You have a desire for either a deeper level of commitment with someone, or you could be dealing with a Taurus, because this is the Hierophant card. Or you could be, this could be about your beliefs and how that ties into your relationship experiences with other people. And then we have the Star card, which talks about healing. And it also talks about guidance, being guided in a particular direction. And then we have the Ace of Wands clarifying that. So I feel like this feels like you are being guided in some way. And because we have so many dream cards, I wonder if you're having dreams about a particular person, or a person is having dreams about you. It feels like you are trying to strategize, or someone around you is trying to strategize how to go back to the past to work on some kind of commitment with you, or this is you thinking about them. Maybe the ways you guys have done it in the past, you're being challenged now to step up and break that pattern, break whatever you've done, maybe over lifetimes, or maybe in this one lifetime, you guys have done it over and over and over again. And now it's a time to work on changing how you guys have related to each other, and how this dynamic has had a chance to develop and grow in a beneficial way to the both of you. So the advice here is trust, and happy. Trust that something will make you joyous. Trust that something can make you joyous. Trust that this could be you, Pisces, not trusting that something could end up in a different way. Not to change. Like, this person is going to be the same old, or I'm going to experience the same old thing again and again and again. And it's like your guides, the universe is saying, Pisces, you do have the opportunity to break a cycle and do something differently in regards to a person, a friend, whoever this is about for you. Say, for example, this is a relationship that you just could never get it right. Like, they're on their own timing, you're on your own timing, and it just has never synced up. It feels like the universe is handing you an opportunity. Like, you guys can't, by choosing to behave differently, by breaking a particular cycle and dynamic of how you guys have done something in the past, you guys can have different results. Trust that. All right. Last card we have is Bring It Into Form. And that card is clarified by the Four of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Someone is holding back communication. Someone doesn't want to communicate. Someone doesn't want to say something. Someone doesn't want to put themselves out there. Then we have the King of Wands, the same fire energy again. I'm just going to assume this is you, but it doesn't have to be you. We have the King of Wands and the Judgment card. So this King of Wands is making a determination. They're making a judgment. They're making a decision on should they communicate something to you, or this is you thinking about them. Like, should you communicate something to someone, or someone around you is thinking, should I communicate something to Pisces? Then we have the Eight of Swords clarified by the Nine of Wands. So this is a repetitive thought loop to someone. Someone can't get out of the thought process of, it's like you can't get this out of your head, which is why Spirit is saying, like, Pisces, this has been in a loop in your head, or this has been a loop in someone else's head. If this is about someone else, I feel like Pisces, you're picking up on this in dreams. You're picking up on this in the astral. If this is you experiencing these feelings about someone else, they're picking this up in the astral. There's a significance of dreams in this reading. All right, so being in a recurring thought loop of, should I do this? Should I communicate? Should I hold back the communication, or should I say something? Is now a time? Is now not a good time? That's what this King of Wands is trying to determine. Should I not? Should I have this talk with Pisces? Or Pisces, this is you. Maybe you guys have been through a lot. The Knight of Wands, the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. This is a warrior that's been through a very long journey. So maybe you have had a very long journey with someone in your life. Maybe you guys have had a lot of experiences. And I'm inclined to think so, because we have shock of the new, meaning you guys have done something in the same way for a very long time, and now you're being challenged to do it differently for different results. So someone is thinking here, like, I have my guard up. I don't want to put myself out there. Should I put myself out there? Me and Pisces have been doing this for a long time. Or Pisces, this is you saying, should I communicate? Should I put myself out there? Me and this person have been through this for a very long time. I'm exhausted. Like, we're only one wand away from the 10, which is a completion, which is, I'm so done. I'm dropping these burdens. I'm out of here. So yeah, somebody is very guarded. And the thing is, they're very guarded, but they keep thinking about this. Why do you keep thinking about this? If this is so exhausting, why do you keep thinking about it so much? That's what I would ask that person. So the advice for that, for this section of the reading is to be fair. So maybe something has been unfair, unequal between two people, or a situation just needs balance. And that's what Bring It Into Form is about. Like, you're not going to get this balance by just thinking about what you're supposed to do. You're going to have to do it. You're going to have to say something, and then whatever comes afterwards just comes afterwards. But that's what's going to bring balance to you, to this person, to this situation. The advice is look for a sign. So this is to this King of Wands. Look for a sign on when to communicate what you want to communicate. And then romance. So this could be romantic for a lot of you. This could be a romantic interest in your energy, or this could be you having a romantic interest and being in their energy because you are thinking about them so much. So that's the advice for you, Pisces. I think we have wrapped it up. I think I've said everything that I needed to say, so I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know if this resonates with anyone in the comments. Bye.